Hey guys, Rick Shaw here. It's the 15th of February, and it's evening. I think it's about 7. My sweetie just made us one of my favorites. She made some sinigang for dinner. I really liked that. And then when we were at SNR, I got some sourdough. I don't like to eat too much bread, but they had sourdough, and I'm a sucker for that. So I had a piece of sourdough bread. I hope it doesn't affect my stomach too much, but it was really good. Dipping it in the juice from the sinigang, I really liked it. We just got back from our walk, the boys and I. My little daughter's with her buddy, but the boys and I usually take a walk. But we ran into a problem tonight. There's little kids. I'm talking the oldest one's probably 8. The youngest ones are 4 or 5. And they had their parents' electric buggy. And they were cooking. They just kept whipping past us out of nowhere. You don't hear those things too good. I don't think these kids should be riding them. And then I got worried. They kept coming past us, calling me Santa Claus, and they'd get to the end and turn around and whiz past us again at full speed. And no matter what street we went on, they just kept. We were like being harassed. So I had to just take the boys in and end our walk tonight. I hope I can find out what house that is, so I could talk to the parents, because this is unacceptable. I mean, if that kid runs over and kills my boy, what's the deal? I wasn't liking that at all. These kids don't know what they're doing on these machines. When you get by somebody, you don't go faster, you slow down. They were running this thing full tilt, and it was a brand new little 3-wheeler buggy, and there was 4 of them in there. And they're getting chased by other kids with bikes. And, my boy's out there on his little, I don't know if you could see that in the dark, but he's on his little bicycle that has no pedals, just he runs it with his feet. And he can get it going pretty good, but I don't want to get hit by these kids. These electric buggies, the bad thing about them is, it's tough. You got to keep your head on a swivel looking in this neighborhood, because you can't really hear them until they're right on you. So, and if they're not on the gas really heavy, they're really hard to hear. So, but that's the way that one's going. We got beautiful day. All of us. I don't know what happened. We were at our buddies over the weekend, and then today it was like a rest day for everybody. We slept. We got home this morning. Must have been about 8 or so, and then we had breakfast here. My wife had breakfast over there, but I had breakfast here, and then we all crashed until mid-afternoon. And it was just one of them days. Don't know why we're so tired. It's not really cold right now. That cold spell seems to be gone. So I'm kind of glad of that. I like the heat, to be out in the sun. Haven't heard too much more new news from the U.S. Just the acquittal of Trump, and then these dang rhinos that just went ahead and voted to impeach him on nothing. I mean, if anybody watched that trial, they had absolutely nothing. And this 80-year-old Pelosi, I don't know why that woman just doesn't go away and retire. Why do these people stay there? Get out. Let some fresh blood in there. As long as it ain't somebody like AOC. Holy cow, that one's I don't get that one at all. I don't. That's a product of the school districts. They get raised with nothing. The girl goes from a bartender to being a congresswoman. Who the heck voted for her anyway? I mean, what's up with that deal? But still really bad what's going on in the States. I get tired of all the baloney that's happening there. But we got the leaders we deserved, I guess. There's nothing else we can do about it. Here, they're talking about loosening up. I had a couple sites on. I can't really watch a whole thing because all the buffering goes on my phone, but some of the expat sites here that watch the visas and stuff like that, saying that things are really starting to loosen up. They need the money for the tourism industry to get this country's economies back on its feet. I saw in one of the things, I can get the stuff that they write. It was from Inquirer that they were way down on the money. That's why I say when we get in our car They're stopping people and hitting them with $1,000 fines and stuff. It's said on there, your first time they catch you, it's $1,000 fine, 1,000 peso fine, and then second is 2, third is 3, and then the fourth you lose your license for 5 years, and that's pretty draconian. They want you to put this mask on. If it really helps, I couldn't tell you. I hear too much. I hear too much stuff, and then now you're starting to see people wear 2 or wear 3 or wear 4. Come on. When's this stuff going to end? You look at this. They talk about this thing's up. The numbers are up. Blah blah blah. I haven't heard of anybody having it. You go around here. There are certain spots where they push the mask wearings, but other places, when we were down in San Jose again, we saw a paddy wagon of the cops there. One of them out of 6 had a mask on. The rest of them had it pulled down around their throat, and they were just sitting there watching everybody walking around, and almost nobody. I saw a couple women that were wearing a mask. And I'm not hearing of any big numbers over there. I'm starting to think that, this thing, how long does the flu last? Flu season was over a long time ago, but you got a test. You get this dang test that could find anything. The guy who invented the test said you test somebody enough and magnify it enough, you can find anything you want, so I just get tired of that. I wish they'd just let it go and let the chips fall where they may. And you look at the numbers in the U.S. are down, because they're not testing so many people, And then they've cut the magnification down, Isn't that convenient for Mr. B? I don't get all this stuff they're doing, but we just had a lazy day today. I'm going to start this week. I got some really good tape when we were at SNR. I got the good 3M packaging tape. The stuff that we get here is garbage. You go to tape the box and it just rips, and it's all this Chinese garbage that we had bought. So when we were at SNR, they had the 3M packaging tape. I already put it in my gun. I have a warehouse quality box tape and gun. And that thing works really good. So I'm going to start boxing up stuff that we're not using. I got some stuff, family heirlooms and stuff I'm going to box, and we're going to get it all piled up and taped up so the kids don't mess in them. I left some boxes upstairs open so that I could put some more stuff in them, and the kids pulled all the stuff out all over the place. So that's a mess. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. It's a beautiful day. Don't forget to pray for each other and thank the good Lord for every breath. This is Rick Shaw out.